Hello and welcome to Quiz Class. I'm your host Ellen, and today we have 100 questions on World War II. Let's take a look at our Quiz Class awards. You can let us know how you rank in the comments at the end, along with the answer to the bonus question. So let's begin. Which Allied operation was codenamed Operation Dragoon? D-Day landings, invasion of southern France, or the Battle of the Bulge? Invasion of southern France. Who was the commander of the German Afrika Korps? Erwin Rommel, Heinz Guderian, or Erich von Manstein? Erwin Rommel. What was the name of the U.S. rationing system during World War II? Victory points, coupon book, or point system? Point system. Which aircraft was nicknamed the Wooden Wonder? Hurricane, Mustang, or Mosquito? Mosquito. Which international organization was established as a result of World War II? NATO, the League of Nations, or the United Nations? The United Nations. What was the code name for the German invasion of the Soviet Union? Operation Overlord, Operation Barbarossa, or Operation Torch? Operation Barbarossa. Who was the leader of the French resistance? Charles de Gaulle, Philippe Pétain, or Maurice Gamelin? Charles de Gaulle. Which battle marked the turning point of the Pacific War? Battle of Coral Sea, Battle of Midway, or Battle of Iwo Jima? Battle of Midway. What was the name of the German secret police during World War II? Abwehr, SA, or Gestapo? Gestapo. Which country remained neutral throughout World War II? Finland, Sweden, or Italy? Sweden. Which German battleship was sunk in 1941 after a dramatic chase? Graf Spee, Scharnhorst, or Bismarck? Bismarck. Who was the Soviet foreign minister during most of World War II? Vyshinsky, Malenkov, or Molotov? Molotov. What was the name of the Japanese suicide pilots? Kamikaze, Bushido, or Samurai? Kamikaze. Which Allied conference decided on the post-war division of Germany? The Potsdam Conference, Cairo Conference, or Tehran Conference? The Potsdam Conference. What was the purpose of the Nazi T4 program? To train elite soldiers, develop new weapons, or euthanize disabled individuals? Euthanize disabled individuals. Which country did the Soviet Union invade in 1939, starting the Winter War? Poland, Finland, or Romania? Finland. What was the name of the German rocket-powered aircraft? Me-163 Comet, He-162 Volksjäger, or the V-2? Me or Me-163 Comet. Who was the British code breaker credited with cracking the Enigma code? Winston Churchill, Ian Fleming, or Alan Turing? Alan Turing. What was the name of the Jewish ghetto in Warsaw that staged an uprising in 1943? The Warsaw Ghetto, Krakow Ghetto, or Lodz Ghetto? Warsaw Ghetto. Question 20. Which Allied operation involved the capture of bridges in the Netherlands? Operation Dragoon, Operation Market Garden, or Operation Torch? Operation Market Garden. What was the name of the German-Italian-Japanese alliance? Axis Powers, Tripartite Coalition, or Steel Alliance? The Axis Powers. Which battle was known as the Death Ride of the Panzers? Battle of El Alamein, Battle of Stalingrad, or Battle of Kursk? Battle of Kursk. What was the purpose of the Atlantic Charter? Define Allied war aims, plan D-Day invasion, or establish trade agreements? Define Allied war aims. Which country was invaded by both Germany and the Soviet Union in 1939? Czechoslovakia, Poland, or Denmark? Poland. What was the name of the German long-range bomber used in the Battle of Britain? Dornier Do 17, Junkers U-88, or Heinkel He-111? Heinkel He-111. Who was the leader of the Italian Fascist Party during World War II? Pietro Badoglio, Benito Mussolini, or Italo Balbo? Benito Mussolini. What was the code name for the Allied deception plan before D-Day? Operation Bodyguard, Operation Fortitude, or Operation Mincemeat? Operation Bodyguard. Which naval battle was the first in history where the opposing ships never sighted each other? Battle of Taranto, Battle of the Coral Sea, or Battle of Midway? Battle of the Coral Sea. Who was the commander of the Soviet forces during the Battle of Stalingrad? Ivan Konev, Alexander Vasilevsky, or Georgy Zhukov? Georgy Zhukov. What was the name of the British Special Forces unit formed during World War II? Troopers, Rangers, or Special Air Service, or SAS? Special Air Service, or SAS. Which aircraft carrier was nicknamed the Blue Ghost? USS Yorktown, USS Lexington, or USS Saratoga? USS Lexington. What was the purpose of the Tripartite Pact? German, Italy, and Japan alliance, cultural exchange program, or economic cooperation? German, Italy, and Japan alliance. Which organization was established to manage European recovery after World War II? European Coal and Steel Community, the Marshall Plan, or Bretton Woods System? The Marshall Plan. What was the code name for the Allied invasion of Sicily? Operation Husky, Operation Avalanche, or Operation Shingle? Operation Husky. Who was the leader of the Norwegian resistance movement? Milorg, Håkon VII, or Vidkun Quisling? Milorg. What was the name of the German encryption device used during World War II? Sagaba, Purple, or Enigma? Enigma. Which battle marked the end of Japanese expansion in the Pacific? Battle of Coral Sea, Battle of Guadalcanal, or Battle of Leyte Gulf? Battle of Guadalcanal. What was the name of the Nazi Party's paramilitary organization? SA, Waffen-SS, or the SS? Sturmbütteln SA. Which country switched sides during World War II, joining the Allies in 1944? Finland, Bulgaria, or Romania? Romania. What was the purpose of the Tizard mission? Negotiate peace with Japan, share British military technology with the US, or plan the invasion of North Africa? Share British military technology with the US. Which German general was known as the Desert Fox? Heinz Guderian, Erwin Rommel, or Friedrich Paulus? Erwin Rommel. Who was the Soviet Minister of Foreign Affairs during the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact? Maxim Litvinov, Andrei Gromyko, or Vyacheslav Molotov? Vyacheslav Molotov. What was the name of the Japanese midget submarines used in the attack on Pearl Harbor? Ko Hayoteki, Shinyo, or Kaiten? Ko Hayoteki. Which conference determined the post-war borders of Poland? The Tehran Conference, Yalta Conference, or the Potsdam Conference? The Potsdam Conference. What was the purpose of Operation Paperclip? Smuggle Jewish refugees out of Europe, recruit German scientists for the US, or infiltrate Nazi intelligence networks? To recruit German scientists for the US. Which country did Germany invade on April 9, 1940? Belgium, Denmark, or Norway? Denmark. What was the name of the German jet fighter introduced late in World War II? Schwalbe, Comet, or Volksjäger? Schwalbe. Who was the British intelligence officer who created the fictional character Agent Zigzag? Ewan Montagu, Ian Fleming, or Dudley Clark? Ewan Montagu. What was the name of the French collaborationist government during World War II? The French State, Vichy State, or Fourth Republic? Vichy France. Which Allied operation involved the capture of the Remagen Bridge? Operation Lumberjack, Operation Market Garden, or Operation Plunder? Operation Lumberjack. What was the name of the German-Soviet economic agreement signed in 1939? Russo-German Alliance, Nazi-Soviet Credit Agreement, or Berlin-Moscow Axis? Nazi-Soviet Credit Agreement. Which battle was known as the Great Marianas Turkey Shoot? Battle of Saipan, Battle of Leyte Gulf, or Battle of the Philippine Sea? Battle of the Philippine Sea. What was the purpose of the Morgenthau Plan? Establish a Jewish homeland, deindustrialize and partition, or rebuild German industry? Deindustrialize and partition. Which country was invaded by the Soviet Union on November 30th, 1939? Finland, Latvia, or Estonia? Finland. What was the name of the German radar system used during the Battle of Britain? Wotan, Nicobine, or Freya? Freya. Who was the commander of the Japanese combined fleet during most of World War II? Last names only. Koga, Yamamoto, or Nagumo? Yamamoto. What was the code name for the Allied deception plan before the invasion of Sicily? Operation Mincemeat, Operation Fortitude, or Operation Bodyguard? Operation Mincemeat. Which battle was the largest tank engagement in history? Battle of the Bulge, Battle of El Alamein, or the Battle of Kursk? Battle of Kursk. Who is the commander of the British 8th Army in North Africa? Bernard Montgomery, Harold Alexander, or Claude Auchinleck? Bernard Montgomery. What was the name of the American volunteer group that flew from China before the U.S. entered World War II? China Air Task Force, Flying Tigers, or Eagle Squadron? Flying Tigers. Which battleship was considered the pride of the British Royal Navy and sunk by the Bismarck? HMS Repulse, HMS King George V, or HMS Hood? HMS Hood. What was the purpose of the Wannsee Conference? Plan Operation Barbarossa, coordinate the final solution, or discuss surrender terms? Coordinate the final solution. Which international treaty banned the use of chemical and biological weapons after World War II? The Geneva Protocol, SALT Treaty, or Geneva Convention? Geneva Protocol. What was the code name for the German plan to invade Britain? Operation Overlord, Operation Barbarossa, or Operation Sea Lion? Operation Sea Lion. Who was the leader of the Polish government in exile during World War II? Pilsudski, Sikorski, or Mikołajczyk? Władysław Sikorski. What was the name of the German guidance system for V-1 flying bombs? Wotan, Weigerat, or Knickebein? Knickebein. Which battle was the largest amphibious operation in the Pacific Theater? Battle of Leyte Gulf, Battle of Okinawa, or Battle of Iwo Jima? Battle of Leyte Gulf. What was the name of Hitler's headquarters on the Eastern Front? Eagle's Nest, Wolf's Lair, or Berghof? Wolf's Lair. Which country was neutral but allowed German troops to pass through its territory to invade Norway? Sweden, Denmark, or the Netherlands? Sweden. Question 70. What was the purpose of the Norden bomb sight? Detect submarines, navigate at night, or improve bombing accuracy? Improve bombing accuracy. Which German field marshal was known as the Ghost Division Commander? Erwin Rommel, Heinz Guderian, or Erich von Manstein? Erwin Rommel. Who was the Soviet commander during the siege of Leningrad? Ivan Konev, Georgy Zhukov, or Leonid Govorov? Georgy Zhukov. What was the name of the Japanese special attack units that used manned torpedoes? Kaiten, Yokosuka, or Shinpu? Kaiten. Which conference established the United Nations? The Yalta Conference, Potsdam Conference, or the San Francisco Conference? The San Francisco Conference. What was the purpose of Operation Anthropoid? To assassinate Reinhard Heydrich, to assassinate Hitler, or to rescue Jewish prisoners? To assassinate Reinhard Heydrich. Which country did the Soviet Union invade in June 1940? Romania, Poland, or Lithuania? Lithuania. What was the name of the German anti-tank weapon nicknamed the Panzerschreck? Panzerfaust, Panzerbusch, or Fliegerfaust? And that second one is the answer. I tried. Who was the British scientist responsible for developing radar technology? Robert Watson Watt, Barnes Wallis, or Frank Whittle? Robert Watson Watt. Which Allied operation involved the capture of the Pegasus Bridge? Operation Overlord, Operation Market Garden, or Operation Dead Stick? Operation Dead Stick. We are at question 80. What was the name of the German-Japanese naval agreement signed in 1942? Berlin-Tokyo Alliance, Axis Naval Agreement, or Anti-Comintern Pact? Axis Naval Agreement. Which battle was known as the Stalingrad of the North? Battle of Kursk, Battle of Moscow, or Siege of Leningrad? Battle of Kursk. What was the purpose of the Lend-Lease program? Train foreign troops in the US, supply allied nations with war materials, or exchange prisoners of war? Supply allied nations with war materials. Which country was invaded by both Allied and Axis powers in 1941? Iran, Turkey, or Yugoslavia? Iran. What was the name of the German encryption machine used for high-level communications? Sagaba, Lorenz, or Lorenz SZ4042? Lorenz SZ4042. Who was the Japanese admiral who planned the attack on Pearl Harbor? Yamamoto, Nagumo, or Koga? Isoroku Yamamoto. Which Allied operation was codenamed Operation Bagration? D-Day landings, Battle of the Bulge, or Soviet offensive in Belarus? Soviet offensive in Belarus. Who was the commander of the German 6th Army at Stalingrad? Fedor von Bock, Erich von Manstein, or Friedrich Paulus? Friedrich Paulus. What was the name of the British-American oil embargo against Japan in 1941? Pacific Blockade, ABCD Line, or Far East Embargo? ABCD Line. Which international organization was established as a result of the Bretton Woods Conference? The United Nations, World Trade Organization, or International Monetary Fund? The International Monetary Fund. What was the code name for the Allied invasion of Italy? Operation Husky, Operation Shingle, or Operation Avalanche? Operation Avalanche. Who was the leader of the Polish Home Army during the Warsaw Uprising? Sikorski, Komorowski, or Sosnkowski? Komorowski. What was the name of the German acoustic torpedo used against Allied shipping? Fritz 10, HS-293, or T5 Zaunkönig? T5 Zaunkönig. Which battle marked the turning point of the North African campaign? Battle of Gazala, Second Battle of El Alamein, or Operation Torch? Second Battle of El Alamein. What was the name of Hitler's Alpine retreat? Führer Bunker, Wolf's Lair, or Berghof? Berghof. Which country remained neutral but allowed Allied forces to use its airfields? Ireland, Turkey, or Switzerland? Ireland. Which Soviet marshal was known as the Red Napoleon? Ivan Konev, Georgy Zhukov, or Mikhail Tukhachevsky? Mikhail Tukhachevsky. Who was the Japanese admiral in charge of the Pearl Harbor attack? Koga, Kurita, or Nagumo? Nagumo. What was the name of the German remote-controlled demolition vehicle? Borgward IV, Hetzer, or Goliath tracked mine? Goliath tracked mine. What was the purpose of Operation Fortitude? To invade Norway, liberate Paris, or deceive Germans about D-Day location? To deceive Germans about D-Day location. Which country did the Soviet Union annex in 1940? Poland, Estonia, or Romania? Estonia. And our bonus question: what was the name of the Jewish paramilitary organization in Palestine during World War II? Let us know the answer in the comments, and of course, how well you did with our quiz class Einstein rewards. And here they are, so you don't forget. If you enjoyed this quiz, please hit that like button and subscribe to see our next one. See you next time. Bye-bye.